My name is Stephanie Stevenson, and I am Midlife Artist of midlifeartist.com. Some of you may know me as Watercolor Artiste online. I am one and the same. This video will be a stitching together of video clips about my process with the experiment that I undertook with inks on toned paper. I had worked on this particular drawing, and it's a drawing that I did for my husband's tabletop RPG game. He's doing a whole new world kind of tabletop role-playing game in the vein of Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a whole different world, whole different people groups, and he needs artwork done for all kinds of things in that world. And this particular drawing, again, was for a particular type of tree in a particular location of his world, his created world. And so I decided to try something different. This next clip discusses the type of paper I used very specifically, as well as alternatives. This black sketchbook, it is a sketchbook of 100-pound, 150 GSM paper, and all it is black paper, and it's perforated, so you can tear it out after you're done. And of course on video it looks gray, but it's actually black. And so I decided I'd do just a working sketch, thinking that's what I would do, and it turned out so well that my husband decided to use the sketch instead of me having to redo it. So I did black sketchbook paper, again 100-pound, not a very thick piece of paper. You could use pastel paper. Some of it's very thick, some of it is not, so it's up to you what paper you want to use. In the next clip, I discuss in detail the inks that I have and that I've used specifically for this particular piece. And it's called, it's got the Bombay on the front, and of course it's the whole set. And it's you can use it with watercolor, calligraphy, airbrush, illustration, and designing. It's light, fast, and archival ink. It's waterproof, and acid-free and non-toxic. It's also very unforgiving because it's ink. It will set fast. It's not like watercolor, so if you're used to watercolor, you will end up probably starting over a couple of times if you're not used to the technique. And I wasn't, because I'm more of an watercolor artist than I am an ink artist. In addition, I have some Dollar Rowney inks as well. I have Payne's Gray. I have Sienna, raw sienna. And then I have, what is this one? Red Earth. I really like Red Earth. And the most important part is coming up next, and that is swatching. Swatching the colors. So I went ahead and swatched in a very clumsy way these same ink colors onto my black paper, and to show you the difference in how these colors look from white to a darker toned paper. So here you have the swatched colors. I swatched the same colors, all except for the last row, onto black paper. And you're seeing the difference right here. So I followed the same colors in order, you know. So here's white to white, then yellow to yellow, golden yellow to golden yellow, copper plate gold, bright red, red, and crimson. And then the same here, magenta. You can barely see magenta on the black paper. Grass green, green, aqua, teal, iridescent blue, and then blue. And then we got the violet, the brown, the black, and the black sparkle. And then these are the Dollar Rowney inks. This is the raw sienna, the red earth, and the Payne's gray. And I don't know if it'll show, but if I tilt these in the light, you can see how they reflect back. This is the iridescent blue, this is the black sparkle, and this is the copper plate gold. And those definitely come back in a reflective quality on the black paper. And then the Dollar Rowney definitely seems to come through better on the black paper as well. As you can see, white is definitely the most opaque of the colors. Then comes the copper plate gold. So any of these colors could be brought forward with a mixing with white, or maybe the copper plate gold, or any of the Dollar Rowney's inks as well. And I just played with it. Like I said, when I was experimenting, I took my brush and I was checking what it looked like. I believe I even probably took some of that iridescent blue, mixed it with white, and probably got some of this color right here, which would translate into some of these brighter highlights into the drawing. So you have to experiment. I only did this once. This was my first and only attempt, and I just created this landscape based on a description my husband had in his book for the tabletop RPG. And it's just my rendition of what it might look like. It's probably not the same as what my husband envisions, but it is what I put to paper, and he actually is going to use it in his book. So when that comes out, you'll get.
Well, if you made it this far, congratulations and thank you for watching. Some closing words about the video, specifically with the swatching and getting the colors that you see on that painting or drawing, as it were, that many of the colors needed to be mixed with white or another more opaque color to really pop on the black paper. So you'll need to experiment by having a palette and putting dropperfuls of the colors of your choice when working with toned paper. But swatching is imperative if you would like to understand how the color will show up on toned paper. That is my best advice to you in this regard. If you're going to give it a try, have fun, good luck, and let me know how it goes for you. Thank you again. Come back soon.